Glad that we got the most important stat was the W. So I'm just happy and pleased and ready to get to work this week.
When we talked to you after the ball game, you mentioned you told the coach at halftime that a win was coming, right?
Yeah, I told Coach Lovie Smith that we were going to win. I knew that we were going to win. We were killing ourselves, like I said, in the first half, and I know how we play and we practice. I know how fast we can score in practice, and our defense is pretty good, I think. So I just know that we were capable of doing that.
Obviously, you're a big part of the running game, but it was pretty solid and pretty well distributed as well.
Yeah, I just try to do my best to just follow what Coach Rod Smith wants us to do in the progressions of the passing game. I could have done way better, but it's first game. We got the dub. Now it's time to just get better and improve.
Must have been a tale of two halves for you. The first half being like it was, but second half you got your yardage and you seemed to flow a lot better. Just talk a little bit about the difference.
It was just a lot. The first half was just a lot of miscommunications. It was just like one person, like it was me, or it was just something up front, or it was a conversion on the route. It was just every play. It was just something that was just holding us back, and it was just drive killers.
Just kind of getting used to each other and kind
of
feeling it.
That's what it was. Just full speed, live ball, just making those reads and adjustments when everything is just flying full go. So we settled down. We're going to be good.
BJ, your leadership's been talked about a lot throughout camp and leading up to the season. Mm-hmm. The first game kind of being the guy that kind of step up in the locker room and kind of get everybody ready for that second half. How have you kind of felt yourself grow as a leader over the last 4 or 5 seasons of college?
I felt myself grow, not even just this year, just like the past couple of years, just leading as like not being a starter. That's just been it's tough to lead when you're not the starter. So it's a lot. It's actually way easier to lead now. It's very. I embrace it. I mean, you have to embrace it when you play this position.
When the offense is going like that and you're scoring in 50 seconds, 75 seconds, is that how it should be? Or
that's exactly how it should be, and that's how it will be. That's how we're going to get it, and that's how we're going to make it for the rest of the year.
What was going through your head taking the field, knowing your starter, your final season? What kind of emotions?
I mean, I tried to block all that stuff out. I just wanted to be able to play my game and settle down as fast as I can.
What did you think when you saw Reggie tight-roping down the sideline?
Man, I got hyped, man. I was in the back just, hey, go Reg, go Reg. Because it's cool when when the ball obviously touches your hands every play. So when you give it to somebody else and then they just make something magical happen, it's a good thing to see. Because playing quarterback, I always tell people don't get to see the seat in the house, which is playing quarterback.
How potent can this offense be with you, the 3-4 running backs, Ricky on the outside? What's your potential?
We can be very potent. Like, we went, was it 28 unanswered? Or not unanswered, but we went 28. We scored 4 times in a row, and it was just like things that every time it was just clicking, and like everybody was on the same page. All 11 was making things happen, and that's how we played. In my opinion, that's how we played all fall camp.
Some tough news with Mike Dudek, though. What goes through your head and about that?
Man, I'm just not even thinking about football. I just care about him as a person. Like me and Mike welcomed me with open arms the first day I got here. We had big plans, and it's just really it's upsetting. But he was in better spirits than I thought he was, honestly, than I thought he would be. And I'm super proud of him, and I'm very upset at the situation. But I mean, we don't know why things happen in life, so yeah.
You built a chemistry with him, and I know you did with all of your receivers, but you kind of look for the next guy up. Does it help that you kind of went out of your way in the summer and in the fall to really get to know these guys on a personal level?
It definitely helped because it builds trust, and it builds trust with me and that receiver and him and me. He has to trust me just as much as I trust him, and we have to be on the same page. So that's what we did in the second half.
Did you expect to rack up 138 or whatever it was rushing yards?
Honestly, I did. I know, the way I run, it can add up. If coach really, lets me, work with the run game, I know that I'm very skillful enough to accumulate 100 yards rushing.
It seemed like a lot of guys back in the pocket would have been in trouble, but you seem to get your way out of that and make positive yards out of it. Is that something you've been doing all your life?
Yeah, I mean, it started back going against Malik Collins, Randy Gregory, and Lorenzo Carter in high school. He's with the Giants now. I've been going against Carl Lawson in high school. I've just been very blessed with that ability, and I just try to use it to my advantage. Yeah.